Israelis are voting in their fourth election in 2 years. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is hoping his swift COVID-19 vaccination rollout will finally secure him a majority. Election officials are busy ensuring the polls don't become a super spreader event, as Alison Gosney reports.
A mammoth task for Israeli election officials to prepare the country for a national ballot once again. They've been working tirelessly to design a system that cuts crowding and speed up the voting process while ensuring that every citizen can feel safe at a polling station.
Our purpose is to make sure that every citizen in Israel, even if he's in quarantine, even if he's COVID-19 positive right now, even if he's in hospital in corona departments, they will be able to cast their votes in the election day.
Drive-through voting is also being introduced, and the number of polling stations have increased to around 15,000 around the country. And everyone at polling centres will have to adhere to strict health and safety guidelines.
Each voting station in Israel, we have this suitcase when we have materials for protections for the people that are employees of the voting center. We have gloves, we have masks, we have towels, wet towels, we have alcohol gel, every material that we need right now in the corona time to make sure that everyone is protected.
As the country is starting to return to normality following a successful vaccination programme, election officials do not want polling day to turn into a super spreader event.
And so even in communities like this one, a kibbutz in the north of Israel, they too will be receiving a suitcase that's been prepared at the Central Logistics Centre. The rules throughout the country will be the same. You must come alone, you must wear a mask, and you must adhere to the 2-metre social distancing stickers that are being distributed by the Central Elections Committee.
Hospitals are amongst those making sure that safety measures are in place on voting day.
יש ארבעה מתחמים שהם יכולים להגיע. יהיו כאלה שבמיוחד שמאוד רוצים להצביע אבל לא יכולים למשל להגיע מהמחלקה לפה. יש לנו כבר ניסיון עם זה. אנחנו נשלח סניטר אליהם כדי להביא אותם ולבחור.
But election officials are fearing a low voter turnout, probably due to election fatigue than the threat of catching the coronavirus. However, most Israelis do feel the country's Central Election Committee has prepared well.
I'm pretty sure that it will be safe if people will be obedient and compliant. Since we, as you know, we are more than 50% vaccinated.
I think they will find the right condition to protect the people by keeping distance, by keeping the masks.
I expect that the turnout will be relatively low compared to previous elections. Because I think people are sick and tired of elections and of instability.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is hoping the success of the vaccination programme and the recent reopening of the economy will help him to get votes. But in recent weeks, his Likud party has started to slip in the polls, with the left-wing Labour Party gaining ground. A political deadlock is predicted again, with no party having a clear path to assembling a majority coalition. Alison Gosney, CNA, Northern Israel.